So yes, you can definitely see your credit score go up from paying off debt, especially if it's credit card debt. Like your utilization is very, very important. I personally have seen my credit scores go up over 90 points from me paying down credit cards. Like say if I was to use too much on my credit cards, if I was to just go ahead and pay those credit cards down, my credit scores can go up so much. And it can do the same thing for you guys. Utilization is very, very important. Now, if you guys are paying off cars and things like that, like I said too, cars, you're going to see a temporary dip in that type of debt. And also too, like paying off collections, you're not going to really see your credit score go up from collections. And then also if it's like a charge off, you're really not going to see a great increase in the charge off. Really deleting them accounts, you can see a great increase, but definitely if you're paying off credit card debt, you're going to really see a great increase from paying it off, because that utilization is everything, you guys. Like, do not play with utilization. Like seriously, that's why I push it so much, because that was one of my biggest things, is keeping my utilization low. Because every time I use too much of my credit cards, I'll see that my credit score is just out of control. Like, what is going on? But as soon as I pay it off, up now it's calm. Now my credit score is going up. So I always tell people, if you want to see a great increase in your credit score, you may want to just pay down your credit cards first, which that can give you a quick boost. And I always tell people to try not to just spend more than 5% of your credit cards, because if you just have that, you won't have to think about paying off a credit card. Like that's what I try to do. Don't spend more than 5% if you can help it, and then you will see that your credit score is going to go up so much. And if you can't help it, just make sure that you're paying your full statement balance, and you're making sure that statement balance so you don't pay interest. And also make sure that you're not letting them report to the credit bureaus that you spent more than that money. Like make sure that they know you only spend 5% or less. So say if on your due date you pay your statement balance, but technically your statement balance was half of your actual balance, then I'll say, hey, before your statement date, which is in a few days after your due date, before that, make sure you pay off the rest of it. So when they report to the credit bureaus, they report that smaller amount, the lesser amount, and then after they report it to the credit bureaus, you can use it again. But yeah, you guys, you want to make sure you're paying off that debt, because utilization